some of you all have seen this one in the past, and some of y'all haven't. This is the black GT I picked up on a three-way trade. It's the middle of winter, and I'm out here swapping tires. Why? Because the ones on mine are shit, and it's fucking cold. I haven't had any money. This is the lower part steering column. This is a throttle body. The wrong one. Relay. Wiper motor off. That is the thing that makes the power seat belt. There's the stock mirror. This is an escort speed sensor. It goes, the speedometer cable goes in this end. There's a sensor connector right there. That's for your cruise control, and this goes in onto the speedometer here. This, for some people that don't know, is an amplifier for Ford factory stereos. Pain in the ass. Motor mount bracket, some more accessories, extra wires. This is a front motor mount. Actually, this is the passenger side motor mount. As you can see, the holes are a little bit concaved. It's for this to go in to center the motor. There's two of them. Here's the other one. The concave shape fits into the concave hole like a lug nut stud, and then this goes over the top like that. Bolts the motor down. And of course, this is the chassis bolt that bolts the motor to the transmission. Bolts the transmission motor assembly to the rest of the car. And then you've got your ripcord. Assorted extra bolts. That's a clip. Goes on the speedometer to hold your speedometer in. More bolts and parts and pieces. Basically what I was doing was checking to make sure what I had in the parts car. Now I'm putting it all back. Oh, this is the fog light wiring for the Escort GT. The fog lights, which this car, they've been turned into signal lights. No jack. Carpet's in bad shape. But Escort GT wire, 2-door with oxcartracing custom windows that have been spray painted out. The hatch is a different color because the original one that was on here we took off because nobody wanted holes in it. Here's our custom side lights. I'll show you on the wagon what they do. And of course, the extremely large Ford Blue Oval compared to the Escort, which has a little bitty one on it. And let's go into the hood. Yes, it has a sunroof. Don't they all? Hood release. Around we go. It's in there. And here we go. A tour around the Escort GT. This is your fuse box for under the hood materials, such as fuel injection, cooling fan, fuel filter, fuel ejector, heater, main harness, battery horn, cooling fan, and a couple extra blah blah blah. This is the Escort GT coil. The zip ties on there because they like to disconnect by themselves. This is your onboard diagnostic system. Maybe in a later segment I'll show you all how to make it talk to you. Brake fluid. This is the hose that goes to your clutch line. Mass air intake sensor. Under here's the air filter. Breather. Yes, it actually has a distributor. Spark plugs. And oil dipstick. Fuel injected in rail. Cruise control, vacuum pod, power steering, washer fluid, radiator cap, and the reservoir is over here. We've replaced the hose with a new hose, kind of a universal style. And of course, it's got the hood prop. In this car, these are the front turn signals, which are down the bottom of the Escort GT bumper. Relocated the license plate bracket because it's in the way. And the bad wagon. Everybody's been asking me, what is it? What does it do? It's a repair truck. Okay, I wanted to know about my antennas. This is the CB antenna with a quick release on it. And it is a weigh-in. Everybody knows that company. Works pretty good when I need it. This little monstrosity here is Ameritac. I won't tell you what that does. This is the factory stereo antenna. Nothing out of the ordinary. Spotlights. Oh, these are side marker lights. I'll show you how they work. I'll turn on the hazard. Makes a very distinctive click, 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 click sound. Mercedes-Benz, it's got side marker lights, and so does Oxcartracing. Here's my LED turn signal lens. Clear off of the Mercury Escort, the Mercury version of the Ford Escort. They come in clear because Escort GT is amber, this color, all the time. Okay. Everybody wants to see what's under the hood. The reason why I have hood pins is because the hood hinge failed. Some people don't know what that is. That I use to keep my motor warm. Same as the other one. Washer bottle, power steering fluid, vacuum control for cruise control. Don't have it. Yes, you all are not mistaken. It's a Mazda. DOAC 16 valve dual overhead cam. Stock coil. I have stock, same as always. Yes, I've got a Walmart Never Start battery. So far it's been doing good. That's the only modification I really have is a cold air intake filter. That's it. And then did some cool clamps because I got them cheap, like $2 a piece. And then all the normal stuff. Yes, the hood scoop does not work. It's just for show, people. See? Non-functioning hood scoop. But it's got green LEDs in it. I'll show you that too. One of these things, these strips right here. A little green thing. Oh. People always have trouble with their hood latches not holding the hood up. I have installed springs to keep the hood up. And my hood pins are on steel cables. You might go see the light a little better. It's a light emitting diode and LED light setup. Here's the other one. And you can buy them at your local hardware store, but it makes your turn signals do that unless you put in a diode ballast isolator. I don't normally do this, but there they are. Manufacturer's packaging. Your 9005, 9007. R means red, as in they light red. So back is the packaging. And no, I'm not going to tell you how much I bought it for or where I bought it at. You can go talk to your local automotive supplier, whoever they may be, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, Advanced, whatever. And go talk to them. And the back seat is your normal childproof back seat. This is my, I call it a pipe bomb because, well, it kind of looks like a pipe bomb, but I use it as a cheater bar on my ratchet, so I can apply massive amounts of torque in minimal amount of spaces. Let's see here. This is my CB. It's a rope mount. This is the box. This cable runs along up to the front to the head unit. Trying to get it in the light. There you go. It's the head unit. Selects CBPA, squelch, power, channel up, channel down, push to talk. Having issues right now, so I'm not playing with it very much. External speaker mount for the CB, and it holds the ever-present flat straight blade for scraping paint, removing head gaskets, whatever it takes. And why my light is so bright at night is because of my light right here. That's out of a camper, cabin RV style, with a switch. Run off 12-volt power supply, customized by me. Here's your power supply. And this right here is the power, is the wire that runs up for the antenna. Power for the CB. Yes, that's a fusible link. I ain't stupid. And this, well, this monstrosity yields all. I'll just have to see later on what it's for. But we'll tell you what it is. It's a local plastic container, a hole drilled in the top with a piece of vacuum hose put in the end of it. And I got a magnet supplier, $2. Magnet, then this piece of clothesline hanger, metal, works good. I'll show you all what it's for one of these days. And then everybody's got a metal 4-inch mechanics magnetic cup. I think they're GM aftermarket lights. Ford overhead custom console. Of course, pink light. That is the Pioneer remote control for my stereo. And there's a cubby hole there. Sunglass holder there. And that's the rear view mirror for the children. Change. And that's a switch for the factory automatic power door lock, power openers on the van. Yes, I have a van console in my truck, in my car. Looks good. And of course, every person needs one onboard fire extinguisher, fully charged. That's why it's called the mobile repair car. Now about this. I was being harassed by the town I lived in, Excelsior Springs, for my turn signals not being bright enough. As you can see, not really. But at night, they're even worse. Yeah, that's pretty much self-explanatory, right? There's a good old-fashioned driver like he stole it. My Line X sticker, doggone. The factory Mercury taillights, not Escort. Escort, this is amber, this is red. In the Escort and the Mercury, that's red, that's red. That is your backup light, which I don't use because mine is down here. It's a 55-watt halogen fog light off of a car that was totaled, and I took it. So there's the big number 13 everybody sees. Here's the driver's side shot with my custom oxcartracing monster mud flaps. But he wants to know where I buy them. I get them from a wholesale distributor and cut them down. They're all 18-wheelers. Another oxcartracing first. Drop me a line. Tell me what size your car is. I'll whip you up a set. This is a 6-inch off-road light with a halogen police issue spotlight lens embedded in it. And more driving light, another one there, another one there, another one there. This is the number that originally started the whole Car 13 thing. This one right here. Because the wife told me I couldn't put any more on. That one appeared on that fender. Then that one appeared, and she told me over here that I couldn't put that one on. That one appeared, and then this one. And this one here on the rear quarter ended up all on the same night. Into the back. Extra tires. 12-volt halogen spotlights for repairs. Of course, the toolbox, chain for winter use, lightweight aluminum racing jack, lug nut wrench. This is a small grease gun for all joints, tie rod ends, lug nuts, whatever you can use it on, basically. Small grease gun. Why it's not a big one? Space. The final frontier. I'll just drop these out of here so I can show you what's in here. We have the toolkit. One of the AC and quick release disconnects for fuel lines on Fords. This is a bag of single-use latex disposable gloves for packing wheel bearings, tie rod ends, plug patch kit. These are the plugs This is the tool to ring the hole. Basically, it's a T-handle. Hold a yike yat, jam it in the tire, and scroll it around a little bit to break the rust loose and make the hole big enough for the plug to go in. And this one, there's two in a bag, is the installer tool for it. It's got a slit in it. You stick it through there, and it makes a T-handle on both sides. Jam it in the tire, pull it out. If you twist it, you're liable to break it and mess it up. Hold it out. This is a toolbox. Not a 4-way screwdriver, a 6-way screwdriver. It's bright orange so I don't lose it. Right angle drive adapter. Ratcheting handle adapter. This is a paint pen that I use to mark parts, drive shafts, timing gears, distributor caps, stuff like that. Long impact socket, impact extension, 3/8 drive. Impact extensions, smaller sizes, because I break it. This is an impact wobble. This is a standard wobble. I like the impact wobble because I don't break it when I hit it with a ratchet. And then everybody knows what a spark plug socket is. That's what this is. Some of them have a rubber grommet inside to hold on the spark plug. Some don't. And I've got this is without, and the other one is with. 1/2 inch to 3/8 drive converter. And this is another piece of vacuum hose that I use to install spark plugs with. Because you've got flexibles. Everybody says buy a spark plug installer tool. That's what it is, a piece of hose. At least that's what I use it for. Of course, Craftsman line wrenches, deep well sockets, an assorted set, standard metric, different lengths of impact extensions, various pliers, vice grip, needle nose pliers. The handles are painted white so I can see them at night. Odds and ends pliers, and of course, the little hammer. This is a specific size for the drive axles in the escorts and most cars, most front drive sedans. It's all the same size. It's 1 1/4 inches. And of course, with that, you have to have the 1/2 inch breakover bar. Made by Craftsman. That's the Z-Tool kit, minus specialty odds and ends. Yeah, I've got several of them. These range from about $2 a piece to $8 a piece, depending on what you need. My washer fluid in the wintertime. Electronics test kit, of course. Another one. Fuses, electrical tape, voltmeter, black magic marker, mechanical wire stripping kit. Cool tools. Makes my life easier. Makes my job easier. This is the parts bin. Random parts and pieces, chunks and things, bolts, nuts, all kinds of crazy stuff. Parts and pieces, mostly for emergency parts and chunks. Headlights, high and low beams, a 9004 halogen replacement emergency bulb, because you never know what you're going to need. Assorted parts and pieces, fuses, sockets. These are assorted windshield wiper clip-ons. They're not available by themselves. You have to buy a new wiper blade when you buy one. So these come with your wiper blades. But if you stop by the auto parts store when it's cold and then you see the wiper blades in the trash can, pull the wiper blades out, pull these out, put them in your pocket. That'll make you more of them. These are headlight 9004 headlight tensioner. Stick it on the light bulb and turn it, tightens it up. And the light bulb. And this is an old school 12 volt turn signal switch. Be used for a bunch of different things. Just kept in the kit, just in case I find something I need. Brackets of all shapes and sizes, pins. Great for vacuum tube replacements. Great. Show you that trick one of these days. Knobs, switches, relays, or bulbs. And of course, jumper cables. I keep a massive set of jumper cables. These are for 18-wheelers, big monsters. I can park in front of someone and still be able to jump start them. Asking me what this is a cover. So nobody sees the tools in the back. Okay. That's all.